When Steve Jobs stood down as CEO of Apple Incorporated on August 24, 2011, Tim Cook stepped in and took over as the company's new leader. His style of leadership was under scrutiny, and everyone was watching to see if it would elevate the superhouse or bring it crashing down. As a result of nearly a decade of significant leadership and operational challenges, Tim Cook has proven himself to be the proper guy for the job and is more than capable of stepping into Steve Jobs' enormous shoes. The company was founded in 1998 after Steve Jobs gave him the job of Senior Vice President for Worldwide Operations. Timothy Donald Cook joined the company in 1998. In 2005, he was appointed to the position of Chief Operating Officer. When Jobs was forced to take medical leave due to health difficulties, he simply assumed responsibility for all of Apple's day-to-day activities during his absence. After Steve Jobs passed away, Tim Cook did not take over as CEO. Jobs quit and named him CEO around 6 weeks before his death. Let's take a closer look and see what goes on in the day-to-day life of Tim Cook at Apple. He wakes up every day at 3:45 a.m. while we are still in the dreamland. Tim Cook's working day officially begins before 4 a.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. He would devote almost an hour to his work. Cook has previously stated that he enjoys utilizing his first hour of the day to be productive by reading through user comments and messages. He is a self-described workaholic who begins each day by reading and responding to emails, which sets the tone for the day. He sends out roughly 800 emails per day on average. He hits the gym at 5 a.m. Tim Cook is a fitness enthusiast who takes his workouts very seriously. He feels that physical activity helps to keep stress at bay. He also credits his Apple Watch for helping him achieve achievement and maintain peak performance. Cook uses it to measure and track all of his activities as well as his surroundings. He also enjoys the seclusion of an off-campus gym, where he can complete his workout regimen away from his coworkers and other Apple employees who exercise on the company's campus. It is his desire to maintain a fundamental level of personal privacy, according to him. Cook will head to his favorite local Starbucks after his workout to get a coffee boost while scanning another batch of emails. It is still unclear whether Cook had a traditional breakfast before heading to his office. He did, however, acknowledge that he enjoyed slicing into the white of a scrambled egg, unsweetened almond milk, sugar-free cereal, and turkey bacon when they were served. He goes to Apple Park at 6:30 a.m. Despite the fact that we are still huddled under our warm blankets, Tim Cook is already getting down to business with his daily responsibilities. He is a demanding taskmaster who emails employees at all hours of the day and night, questions everything, and hosts marathon meetings. Also on Sunday nights, Cook has meetings, which are held remotely, of course, to review plans and activities for the forthcoming business week. While he is well known for his no-compromise approach to leadership, Tim Cook is also a collaborative and engaged listener, according to his colleagues. When asked about Steve Jobs visiting him at the end of the day, he recalled that it was usually a good time for them to swap notes on how their days had gone. They would discuss innovation goals and the company's values, which include privacy, equality, and long-term sustainability, among other things. He sets an example by adhering to Apple's objective, which is not to be the first but to be the greatest in the world. This remark serves as their compass point. Cook is a hardworking individual who takes joy in carrying out his primary obligations. He would frequently text the division managers or staff about files that needed to be submitted immediately, tasks that needed to be completed immediately, or meetings that needed to be scheduled immediately. Also normal for him is to send emails to colleagues at 3 a.m. to remind them of crucial tasks that need to be performed the next day. If you are a member of his team and you receive an email at 5 a.m., he would want you to answer as quickly as possible. Despite his tough approach as a boss, Tim Cook believes in the importance of recognizing and rewarding hard work. He is always willing to go out of his way to recognize and reward personnel that go above and beyond his expectations. Cook enjoys interacting with his fellow Apple colleagues. Every now and again, he would have lunch with random members of the company's workers in the cafeteria. As Cook has been cited as saying, remaining modest is a critical attribute of a strong leader that obtains the respect of his or her subordinates. You might even catch him visiting Apple stores and interacting with customers on random days if you're lucky enough. In the afternoon, he would return to work after taking a working or private lunch. Tim Cook's style of leadership entails assembling people around a conference table, brainstorming ideas, creating designs, soliciting feedback on existing products, and formulating plans for future initiatives. During the week, He works on the iPhone 4 days a week, with the rest of his time spent on the iPod, iPad, and other Apple devices and services. He is the last one to leave the Apple main headquarters. Tim Cook works 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, all year long. While his work ethics and habits as Apple CEOs are truly amazing, he is also a terrific person. When asked about his unemotional leadership style, Cook responded by saying that he believed in expressing a feeling of urgency when dealing with critical issues that have an influence on the running of the Apple organization. People who work with Cook are impressed by his stamina and commitment to his task. Work takes on new significance if you are moving in the right path, he says. Any diversion from the line of action would reduce a job to nothing more than a job, rather than something you enjoy doing, and life is too short for that kind of thing. Despite the storms raging around him, his placid, passive demeanor is the embodiment of serenity. Apple is one of the world's most successful technology businesses, and it operates at a breakneck pace. It necessitates the appointment of a strong leader with sterling credentials. One of his crowning achievements was the decision to open the doors to the public in order to increase openness. While establishing a new industry norm in the manufacturing industry, this action won widespread public support and confidence. He sleeps by 8:45 p.m. A good night's sleep is deserved by a man who is extremely active and busy. Tim Cook retires to his bed at 8:45 p.m. to revitalize and refuel his body and mind. His wake-sleep cycle lasts from 3:45 a.m. to 8:45 p.m., giving him 17 hours of working time and 7 hours of sleep. He does not make a trade-off between his hours of sleep and his participation in social events. He adheres to a strict sleep schedule, which allows his body and brain to rest and recover from a long day of work while preparing for another demanding day ahead. Final thoughts. Cook is one of the most elusive CEOs in the world. The man lacks the charm and enjoyment of the spotlight that other tech CEOs, such as Elon Musk, have. Tim Cook, on the other hand, is a bright intellect, and under his leadership, Apple has become the market leader in wearables and positioned itself as a services company, making billions from Apple Music, Apple TV+, Apple Arcade, Apple Fitness+, and of course, the App Store. The life of a top-tier leader is never an easy one to lead by example. It necessitates diligence, sacrifice, and the use of mechanisms. As Apple CEOs, Tim Cook's extraordinary abilities are a reflection of not only his outstanding knowledge and expertise, but also of his own decisions. He has faith in what he is doing. He takes calculated risks and creates his own set of rules for himself and others. The reasons why he is one of the most successful business leaders in the world are demonstrated every day of his life. Cook is a major figure in technology, overseeing Apple's global operations from the company's Spaceship campus in California. While the pressures of directing the company may appear to be immense, Tim claims to have a healthy work-life balance. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What is your daily schedule? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.